So I heard you're equipped with iron knuckles. Not brass, but iron. That's crazy. You know how like strong iron is? Iron knuckles. I heard you are the smoke. And like you want smoke? You got smoke? You are the smoke, okay? But see, you don't really want to be in that energy. But it's like, let someone try you. Let them try you and see what happens. People like to see. But don't give it to them if they know you want if you know they want it. It's like in life, everything is strategic nowadays. Everything is a strategy because we out here dealing with demons. Slay them. Okay? Hey, I'm just the messenger. So, you have like a very strong power within you. Just for the simple fact that Spirit is talking about some iron knuckles is crazy. Because if you punch someone with iron knuckles, they might not get back up. So that is just solidifying the strength that is within you that many of you, I heard you don't address. You don't address. I just take that as you don't acknowledge your strength, your power. Acknowledge it. It's not haughty. It doesn't have to be boastful, because this is a part of you that activates you. This is the part of you that allows you to activate. If you keep on saying that you don't want to invite your power to act or be exercised within your life, you forfeit it by ignoring it, not acknowledging it, not using it. You forfeit it. So when you need it, it's not there. And most of the time you need it when it's time for you to prove a point or speak a point, or not more so prove, because I just feel like express yourself. You become timid to express yourself at times. And I feel like the power that is within you allows you to flow without worrying about what other people are going to say. Because that worrying about what others are going to say really prevents you, when most of those people that would have so much to say, they're not saying anything. So long story short, their perception of you or their review of you, analyzation of you, it's really irrelevant to you. Even though it's directed at you, it just shows that they're not doing much of anything if they're paying so much attention to you. Like, they must not have anything going on. Not saying that they have to agree. Everyone does not have to agree with what you say, but at the same time, be bold enough to say it. Just say it, because that's what Spirit gave you to say. So just say it. When you know that you're walking from a place of good intention, it's easier for you to speak. So when you check yourself and you analyze your temperature and see where you're coming from, you'll know, is what I'm about to say, how can I say it? Is what I'm about to say useful in this moment? Is it useful? Does it add on to this conversation or to this idea? Or does it just cause some unnecessary conflict that doesn't, because sometimes conflict could lead to a resolution. Well, that's what it is, right? Conflict does lead to a resolution. Well, not all the time in certain people's lives, but that's the goal. I think it just makes sense if there's a conflict to create a way to improve it, or do away with it altogether and do something else. Yes. But once you know and you trust your own power, you do so much more than you would if you didn't know anything about who you are. So for those who you feel like you don't know who you are, it's time to look within yourself. It's time to connect to the Creator, so the Creator can tell you a little more about yourself, so you can exercise your will. Because if individuals just go along with what others say and they're not actually exercising their will in a way with consciousness, then their soul is not activated then. The intention shows that the soul is activated. It's the intention. Because when you do things with intention, you know that you are connecting the puzzle pieces to make a whole, so that you can see the bigger picture within life. Sometimes people try to use other people's puzzle piece to make it their own, and they'll like take from here and there, and then sometimes it could work under certain circumstances depending on what it is that they're focusing on creating. And then to be inspired could also be good, and then you alchemize what you're inspired by and create another thought that comes to mind that leads in a different way. That's one thing. But sometimes people get caught taking puzzle pieces from certain people and trying to make a masterpiece with it, and it could work, but it's not them, and then that's uncomfortable, like, because they're not going to be walking within their own way. They're going to be walking in a pieced up way that they, and I'm not talking about pieced up like in a peaceful way. I'm talking about like taking pieces of other individuals to try to make themselves. It's almost like a robot. It is like a robot. Like, you know how a toy or a robot that comes, like, it's making me think about Legos. My nephew loves Legos. My other nephew, but not the nephew that lives with me, but there's another nephew I have, and he loves Legos. And you know, with Legos, there's a bunch of little pieces. And it's making me think about one of those figures that's an actual character, and you put the pieces together. But I heard they end up creating a monster because the pieces don't even match. So it's just like they end up being a creature. And they didn't mean to, but they just, now they on creature time. Because they didn't take time with themselves to find out who is their true character. They just keep on trying to take on other people's character because they're not taking time with themselves, and then they also become worried about how they're going to be perceived in their self, in their true state of being without a mask on. And that makes them uncomfortable. So don't be that person, because it's not a happy life to live. The best thing you can do to show gratitude to the Creator is be yourself, because the Creator has created you to be just exactly who you are. And whoever that is to you, whoever you are to you, God created you to be that way. And I'm talking about the aspect of you that does not fear, the aspect of you that has a big personality. That is you. And like I said, the best thing you could do to show gratitude to the Creator, being that you all say that you have a connection and you love the Creator so much, the best thing that you could do is be yourself, because this is all that the Creator ever wanted. My battery's about to die. I'm gonna have to put my phone on the charger, so I'm gonna stop this short before it cuts off. But yeah, I guess I didn't put it on the charger last night. I was too busy reading. But anyway, everything you do it with love. Always remember the Creator is in you and the magic is too, because you're magic. Much love to you. I'll see you in the next video.